What is going on, guys? We're back, episode 8 of Iowa Plains. In this episode, we are going to be working on our corn harvest. So, to get started, we're going to drive our truck on over and pick up Robert's Gaming Semi. He's been so kind as to loan it to us this episode to haul our corn. Now, here's our corn. It's a big old field. So we're gonna head on over and pick up Rob's semi. Brittany's already got her harvester in over here for us, so we're gonna be running 2 harvesters this episode. She's gonna be running hers, and I'm gonna get mine going as well. So we got a busy episode. We just gotta hurry up and get over here and go pick up Rob Man's semi. He said we could use it. It's a Phoenix with an XCAT engine. It's a long stretch semi. And it's got a high capacity grain trailer on it. This is just the one he uses around his farm, because he's got his main one out hauling some actual heavy equipment and some food in a food storage trailer. So he's been nice enough to let us use this one. He asked that we don't break it and that we take care of it. So said he didn't care how much diesel we left in it. So we're just going to shut our truck off and hop up in the big rig. Let it get started. And we're going to head on over to the farm with it. He was nice enough to loan it to us. He's very picky about his stuff. He likes to keep it clean, so knowing him, he will clean it up when we bring it back. He told me not to worry about it, because he knows we got a busy episode. So this episode, we're going to get back to the farm and get this harvest going. I'm so thankful he loaned us his semi, because if not, I was really afraid we was going to struggle with that, hauling back and forwards with that tiny trailer, because Brittany's harvester that she brought over, it is a Lizard Colossus, 72,000 liter capacity. So it is a monster. It's a bit odd in color though. It's a golden heart. She had it painted gold. So it's pretty neat. I really like her harvester. Maybe we can invest in one of our own. So we're just approaching the farm here from picking up Rob Man's semi. I think what I'm going to do if Brittany will let me, I think I'm going to use her harvester and go around the edges of the fields. See if Rob Man's big old semi will fit through here. So I think we're going to start on this end with it over here. We'll just back Rob Man's semi back up like right here so it's out of the way. And we got to get our harvester running and get it out the barn. Our big case here, it's a 7150. And then we need to hook up to our trailer and pull our header out. As you can tell though, Brittany's just hanging out right here. We might actually want to move this over this way. So we gotta get our harvester unfolded here. We actually don't need that one. We need the corn header because we're doing corn, but we just pulled that out of our way. And then we've got to get hooked up to this header. And then I think we're gonna start our side over here. So we've managed to get the combine going here. Looking pretty nice on the inside. Only thing that really hurts us is this hill, but we'll back up as much as we can. And we need to get Brittany's fired up, get her header unfolded, and get her grain hopper open. So we're gonna get Brittany over here, get her started, and then we're gonna jump in ours and start harvesting as well. So Brittany's gonna get going here for us. And then we're gonna get ours going as well. We're kind of getting off to a pretty late start here on harvest because it is 10 o'clock in the morning. We're in October and it's time we get this going. So we won't have to worry about getting called over to empty her out as much. We'll be worried about our own more than hers. Hers will get going. Hers doesn't hold nowhere near as much as Brittany's does. But we're glad to have her out. Glad she brought it with us. And we're just gonna get on going here. If we start getting pressed for time, we may have to call in Ronnie or Jaden as well to run hours while we run the semi. So be prepared for that, because we have to get this done before dark. Maybe we can make it. I mean, we haven't even made one complete pass and our combine's already on, 30% roughly. So this is a big old field, there's no doubt about that. I'm glad I was smart enough to call Brittany to bring in the harvester and phone Rob to let us borrow the semi, because without it, I just don't know if we could ever get this done quick enough. Because we're running out of time. We still have to take an episode and get this field cleaned up and ready to go. We might as well take our corn and sell it because we're getting a little low on money. So I think we will actually do that. I'm gonna get turned around here. Get our header back down. This corn's looking really nice up in that grain hopper there. Our combine, we're already almost halfway full off of 1 1/4 passes of this field. So I think what I'll do is I'll finish up with what I've got to do. And I think I'll have Ronnie come in and run for us here. And I'll be in the semi back and forwards. What time we're keeping an eye on the Brittany and Ronnie running. I think it's going to be our best bet to get all this finished. So, as of now, though, I just can't believe that the time has finally come to get this big old field ready. It definitely changes your mind about a lot of things with this, because this field is huge. You know, I knew it was big. I didn't think it was this big. And I mean, we've got some orange on our map here, our precision's telling us, and we've also got some red as far as our yield. So we're not yielding very good. And a lot of that, because see, this corn and stuff was in here when we bought our plot of land over here. We bought this farm from another farmer, and it looks like he hasn't, tried to take care of all of his field, I guess, because it's so big, and he just done some of it. So it's all right. We live and we learn. But we only have what equipment he left us here. We don't have, we don't have anything to fertilize with. We don't have anything to, put lime down on the field, which kind of sucks. See if our combine will climb up this hill here. See if we can get it lined back up. Wasn't intending for that to happen. Alright, Ronnie's taking over for us. We're gonna go hop back in the semi. Brittany's holding pretty steady over here. She's only at 20%, so she's gonna get most of it compared to us. She's got a big old corn header. And we're just gonna get in the semi. Alright guys, so we're back. We're just waiting on Brittany to finish up there. We sent Ronnie on home for the day. I was just coming back through and cleaning up. So, and she's finishing up. We're just gonna finish loading the truck down over here. And fold up our combine and get it back over to the shed. So we can go haul off that load there and get Robert's semi back home. After Brittany gets done. Still haven't folded up our harvester. This big case has been a monster out there. Brittany's done a lot of the work compared to Ronnie running hours because this combine just has to be emptied so frequently. Brittany's combine is a beast. Couldn't be happier having that combine out there in the field with us. Definitely was worth bringing it in, because if not, without it, I don't know if we would have ever got this stuff done. But now it's the fun part is trying to get my header back in place over here. Got my corn header back over here just fine, but this one's a bit tricky. Yeah, this'll do. So we're just gonna go ahead and back my combine on up in the shed here. Get it put away. Then we'll have to get over there and empty Brittany's out. And we'll start closing up our shed. So Brittany's finished. And then we're gonna go ahead and fold up her corn header. And we're gonna drive her combine over here for her. She deserves a break. She worked hard. And we're gonna unload. She's got 34,000 liters more of corn over here hanging out with us, so get her emptied out. Alright, so she's emptied out there. We're gonna get her harvester folded up for her, and we're gonna take it back over here and park it, and she can take it home when she's ready. And we're fixing to hop up in the semi and see what corn prices are going for here. We're looking for corn. Looks like corn is paying the highest at the watermill. No, the popcorn factory. So let's tag that on the map and we'll head over to that, because I'm not even real sure where that's at, but we'll put the cover on it. And then we're gonna head on over to that popcorn factory. I need to take a look at the map though at what's flashing. Looks like it's quicker to go up front here. Go this way. You fucking car, get out of the damn way. So we're just gonna cruise this thing on down here to this popcorn factory, and we're gonna sell this corn. We definitely need the money. We're getting real low. Lower than I would like to admit. I just ran a stop sign because this big rig does not this thing is fun to drive, and I'm glad that Rob let us borrow it. But also, after we come over here and make this sale, we gotta take Rob Man's semi back down the road here and get in our pickup truck and take it back home. We'll just cut off through here if we can. Looks like we have to unload back here anyway. So we're gonna start unloading corn. Okay, it just stopped taking our corn. But anyway, it just quit taking corn. So, I think there's another place down the road. I think Robert might take it down there at his place and pay us for it. We'll just have to drive back down there and see. I'm not real sure. But he's just right down the road here where his place is, where we picked up his semi, so it all works out for us. We had a pretty good profit. We went from 56,000 to 126,000, so we made a lot of money there. I'm glad we finally got to push through that, and we've got to start field prepping for next season. We got to get that big field cultivated, and we've got to get some lime down and some fertilizer too as well. So maybe we will invest what we have and go from there. Y'all accept corn? Y'all don't. Okay, so Rob Man doesn't accept corn over here. So we will. I think the water mill's on up the road. We'll just tag it and go there. Oops. Missed our turn back there. So anyway, our water mill, it's on up the way here. We'll just have to head there, and then we'll head on back to Roberts with the truck. So it's been a good episode, guys. Definitely happy we got that corn done. Definitely. Because that was going to be inconvenient if we just tried to take our little harvester and do it. We probably wouldn't have got it done before dark. Because we're already approaching dark fall real soon as it is. So I think we should just be happy that we got done what we got done. If Brittany hadn't have brought that Colossus out there, we probably never would have got it finished. And we definitely wouldn't have any money if it hadn't have been for Rob of Roberts Game and letting us borrow the semi. So we're grateful to him as well. like I said, he's very meticulous about how his truck looks and how we take care of it, so he'll probably clean it up even though it's not even dirty when we take it back to him. He likes to keep his trucks and trailers cleaned out, so looks like our destination is right in here. But we also couldn't have got it done if Ronnie hadn't took over my combine for me to let me run the truck and wait. So we did get a bunch of work done today. We got a bunch more coming to us in the future with that cultivating that and stuff, and then we got to get some lime and stuff down and be ready to, we got to get some replants soon. So with just what we had left, we made $47,000 more. Yeah, Rob's truck's a bit dirty on the inside, so he'll probably clean it up. So we're going to get his truck returned, and we're just going to get back on down to the farm. Don't know where we'd be if he hadn't loaned this to us. Probably still hauling loads back and forwards, but we give the popcorn factory every drop it would take. It wouldn't take any more. So we're real grateful for that. And we just had to make another trip to haul what we had left off for a little bit of a lesser cut. It's quite alright. We still made some decent money. We're back up in the digits where we should be and not going downhill. So we made about a total of, I don't know, about a little over $120,000 to $30,000. So not bad. That was definitely worth our time. But with everything being said and considering, next episode we're gonna get the cultivator out and start cleaning that field up a bit. I say we'll let Jaden run that for us next episode while we go pick up a lime thing. We're definitely need it, and we may have to get some liquid fertilizer for after plant season, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. We gotta get it planted. We gotta get it limed so we can get it planted, but before we can do any of that, we have to get it cultivated, and that is a massive field. So we're gonna get Rob Man's truck back down here to him. And I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later on in another video. Peace. I'm out.